Book 1906, The Wandering Mind. Have you ever found yourself sitting in class, staring blankly at a page or a teacher, and suddenly your mind starts to wander?
Maybe you think about what game you want to play at recess or what you're going to eat for lunch.
You're not alone. Scientists have studied what happens when our minds wander, and they found some pretty interesting things. One group of researchers looked at 68 different studies on mind wandering and found that the longer we work on a task, the more our minds tend to wander. It doesn't matter how hard the task is or how much we try to focus. Our brains just seem to have a limit to how long they can pay attention.
It's not because we're not trying hard enough, but because our brains are wired to switch between different tasks and thoughts.
But what is our mind doing when it wanders?
Is it just random noise?
Actually, research suggests that our minds tend to wander to things that are important to us, like memories, plans for the future, or things that are worrying us. It's like our brain is constantly working in the background to process and make sense of our thoughts and feelings. So what can we do when our minds start to wander? One thing is to practice mindfulness, which is the ability to pay attention to the present moment. Scientists have found that people who practice mindfulness are better at focusing and can reduce mind wandering. But it's also important to remember that mind wandering is a normal part of how our brains work, and it's not something to be ashamed of. By understanding more about how our minds work, we can be kinder to ourselves when we get distracted and learn to work with our brains instead of against them. Who knows, maybe the next time your mind starts to wander, you'll discover a new idea or solution to a problem you've been trying to solve.